All right, so breadboards. We need to know how breadboards work. Okay, this is a breadboard. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it called a breadboard?
Because
No idea.
Bigger than a bread
It's
box.
white like white bread.
Because engineers are funny people.
Yeah, I don't know or care. So it should be noted that a breadboard has a structure more or less like this, where there are lots of little holes in these things. Okay. These ones at the sides are connected the long way, meaning that all of these things are actually wired together underneath the board. Pull that. So if you plug something in here, it's connected to all of these slots. And on a lot of breadboards, these things have something like plus and minus on them. They really intend you to use the long things to give power out. It's not really so necessary for the Arduinos because the Arduinos have those powered pins, right? So you're going to end up using the pins a lot more than you'll end up using something like this. So I don't usually use those a ton. The ones I end up using are these ones, and these are connected sideways. Does that make sense? So when you jam the Arduino in here, right, so I've jammed this thing in here, and I took some care to put it at the first row. And then it's actually sitting, this one's sitting in, looks like the middle of this one, and then not quite the middle of this one. And all of this crap is inaccessible, right? Which is fine. It doesn't really matter. All you need is a couple. In fact, really all you need is one, right? And so what you're going to do to connect things, you're going to get little jumpers, which these are extremely short examples of, but just little chunks of wire. I really would strongly recommend that you pay a little bit of attention to color. And you're going to shove a wire into one of these slots, right? So if you put a wire here, and then you want to connect it to something. Well, if you want to connect to one of these other guys, you might just do this, okay? That's connecting two pins on the Arduino, which might be a really silly thing to do. What might be a thing you want to do more is like connect one of the pins on the Arduino out here to a row that's not used, and then connect that to your LED, and then connect your LED to another row, and then put your resistor in the other, oh, that won't work. Put your resistor in between a row, and then connect that back to the ground. Does this make no sense at all? Perfect. So what you need to know is that the rows are connected in the two main parts, the wide bits, and then the columns are connected on the edges. Cool.